Describe a future plan which is not related to work or study. You should say what the plan is, when you thought of the plan, who is involved in the plan, and say how you think you will achieve the plan.
One of my upcoming projects, which is separate from my career or education, is to launch an online shop on Shopee, the leading e-commerce site in Vietnam. This idea has been on my mind for a while, but it really began to come together about 6 months ago. The whole plan actually involves a couple of my friends. One of them is really good at marketing, and the other is great at handling finances. I'm going to take care of sourcing products and managing the store. We're planning to sell handmade crafts and eco-friendly products since there's a growing demand for such items. To make this happen, well, first of all, I'm going to do a lot of research. I need to understand the market, identify the right products, and figure out how to price them competitively. Furthermore, we're going to set up a small workshop where we can create our handmade items. Then, we'll need to open a seller account on Shopee and list our products. We'll use social media and Shopee's promotional tools to attract customers. My friend who's into marketing will handle the online promotions, creating eye-catching advertisements and engaging content. Meanwhile, my other friend will keep track of our finances, ensuring we stay profitable. To ensure our success, we're also planning to start small and gradually expand. By keeping our initial investment low and focusing on high-quality products and excellent customer service, I believe we can build a solid reputation and grow our business over time. In short, I think this plan will work because we have a clear strategy, complementary skills, and a passion for what we're doing. It's going to be a lot of work, but I'm confident that, with determination and teamwork, we can do it.
Describe an interesting place in your country that not many people visit. You should say where the place is, how you got to know about this place, why only very few people visit there, and explain how you feel about this place.
One fascinating place in my country that doesn't get a lot of attention is Van Long Wetland Nature Reserve in Ninh Binh. It's this hidden gem that most tourists seem to miss, which is quite a shame. I first heard about Van Long from a friend who's an avid traveler. He was raving about it after his trip, so I got curious and decided to check it out myself. The place isn't widely known because it's overshadowed by more famous spots like Ha Long Bay and Trang An. Plus, it's a bit off the beaten path, so unless you're really looking for it, you might not stumble upon it. Getting to Van Long isn't too hard, though. I took a train to Ninh Binh and then a short bus ride to the reserve. It's actually quite accessible if you know where you're going. Despite this, few people visit, which might be due to the lack of advertising and the fact that it's not on the typical tourist route. As for how I feel about Van Long, oh, I absolutely love it. The reserve is incredibly serene and peaceful. You can take a boat ride through the wetlands and see a variety of wildlife, including the endangered Delacour's langur, which is really special. The limestone karst and lush greenery make for stunning scenery. It's a perfect spot to escape the hustle and bustle of the city and just relax in nature. Again, I think Van Long Wetland Nature Reserve is an underrated paradise. It offers tranquility and natural beauty that you can't easily find elsewhere. It's definitely worth a visit if you're looking for something unique and off the tourist radar.
Describe an advertisement you have seen, but you did not like. You should say where and when you saw it, what the advertisement was for, what you could see in the advertisement, and explain why you did not like the advertisement.
An advertisement I saw recently that really got on my nerves was for a bottled honey tea called Tea Cha. I remember seeing it for the first time about a month ago while watching YouTube videos. This particular commercial featured a well-known rapper, who I suppose is quite popular among the younger crowd. In the commercial, you could see the rapper performing a lively rap about the tea, accompanied by really loud music. The visuals were quite vibrant, showing various people enjoying the drink in different settings. However, the main focus was always on the rapper and his energetic performance. Now, let me explain why I found this ad so unappealing. First, the music was just too loud and overwhelming. I enjoy music, but this was on another level. It felt like it was shouting at me rather than trying to communicate anything meaningful. Also, I found the lyrics of the rap rather annoying. They were repetitive and lacked any real substance, making it hard for me to take the product seriously. But that wasn't the worst part. What really drove me crazy was the frequency with which this advertisement appeared on YouTube. Almost every time I clicked on a new video, there it was again, playing the same loud music and repetitive lyrics. It got to the point where I started associating negative feelings with the brand itself, simply because of the overexposure. While I do understand that advertisements need to be eye-catching and memorable, this one missed the mark for me. The excessive noise, uninteresting lyrics, and constant repetition made it more of an irritant than an effective promotional tool.
Describe an important plant that grows in your country. You should say what it is, where you see it, what it looks like, and explain why it is important.
A plant that's really significant in my country is the lychee tree. Lychee is a tropical fruit that's highly cherished here in Vietnam. You mostly find lychee trees in the northern regions, especially in Bac Giang province. They grow well there because of the ideal climate and soil conditions. The trees aren't particularly tall, but they have dense, shiny, dark green leaves. In the blooming season, the trees are adorned with small, fragrant white to greenish yellow flowers, which eventually turn into lychees. The fruit itself is small, round, and covered in a rough, reddish skin. When you peel off the skin, you discover this juicy, translucent flesh that's sweet and slightly tangy. Lychee plays a significant role in our agriculture and economy. Many farmers rely on the income from lychee sales, especially during the harvest season. The fruit is not only sold locally, but also exported to various countries, which boosts the local economy. During festive seasons, lychees are also often exchanged as gifts, symbolizing prosperity and good fortune, and this cultural significance adds to their value in our society. I believe that the lychee tree is more than just a plant in my country. The economic benefits and cultural significance make the lychee tree an important and beloved plant in my country.
Describe an enjoyable journey by public transport. You should say where you went, who you were with, what you did, and how you felt about it.
Last summer, I went on a holiday to Thailand with a bunch of friends, and one of the highlights was our journey to the Siam Center shopping center in Bangkok. So, to get to the Siam Center, we decided to take the Sky Train, which is Bangkok's elevated rapid transit system. It's super convenient and a great way to avoid the city's notorious traffic. I was with 3 of my closest friends, and we were all pretty excited because it was our first time using this kind of transport. First off, we got on the Sky Train at the station near our hotel. The whole process was pretty smooth and straightforward, which was a pleasant surprise. As we traveled, we enjoyed the scenic views of the city from up high. The skyscrapers, the bustling streets below, and the vibrant cityscape all around were just amazing to see. I couldn't help but compare it to my experiences with public transport in New York City, which, honestly, are way worse. Once we reached Siam Station, we made our way to the Siam Center. We spent the day exploring the numerous shops, indulging in some delicious Thai street food, and just soaking in the lively atmosphere. We even watched a movie at the cinema there, which was a fun break from shopping. I felt really happy about the whole experience. Taking the SkyTrain made the journey stress-free and enjoyable, and it gave us a chance to see Bangkok from a different perspective. Plus, being with friends and sharing those moments together made it even more special. So yeah, it's definitely a trip I'll remember fondly.